Going on, world? So listen, according to a recent study from Zillow.com, when asking average Americans, right, they were asking them 5 questions about credit, and they were only able, the average American was only able to answer 2 of the questions correct tonight. I mean, at all, right? So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be doing a little giveaway today. At the end, right? So make sure you share this live out with some people. We're gonna do a giveaway for people who are able to answer credit questions. Like pretty much that simple. Like it's super easy, all right? I want to give away about like $200, so I'm thinking like $50 for questions. That's what I'm thinking. So let me know where y'all tapping in from, what y'all got going on this Saturday.
Going on.
My lovely wife is here as well, you guys.
Doing my hair. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, so let me know where y'all tapping in from, what y'all got going on Sunday, man. What's going on, Kimberly?
Hey.
So before I get into those questions, you guys, what I want to talk about is can you put the DM credit in my chat or can I use your phone? I want to talk about is let me see how many I got. I got 3 reasons why it's important that you guys learn to fix your credit yourself and you learn to become credit, like just smart with credit overall. Credit savvy. I like that. Credit savvy, okay? So, where y'all tapping in from? What y'all got going on? Walmart, Mr. Husbands. We waiting on a Walmart delivery. Carolina Laundry Day.
Yes, they're late.
Pennsylvania, Colorado, Atlanta. What's going on, everybody? So, all right. So, 3 reasons why it's important that you become credit savvy and you fix your credit yourself, right? It's because, number 1, nobody will care about your credit as much as you do. Mm-hmm. I was talking to a lady last night, and she paid a credit repair company. They did some things, but there were some other things that were left on there. And then she was like, what do I do? And the first thing that you should do is become literate when it comes to credit. Now, she already said she understands credit and everything like that, but I know the truth is that most people don't understand credit fully. Mm-hmm. And if you understand it fully, then you will understand how to move. Mm-hmm. Credit, like understanding credit is completely different than credit repair, but you truly do have to understand it. They talking to average Americans, old and young, and they can only answer 2 out of 5 questions.
Correct.
I actually seen the Bold Wealth Visuals did a little video the other day where he was walking around, I believe it was in DC, and he was just going out to people on the street and asking them, what is OPM? And nobody knew what OPM was.
They're like, oh, a tech company?
Oh my, they probably thought it was a rap group, right? So that's number 1. Nobody will care about your credit as much as you do. So when you're going through a credit repair company, a lot of times they can only dispute 1 time per month for you guys, right? Mm-hmm. But when you have it in your own hands, the moment you get a response, you can send out another dispute. So this could be a couple days, it could be a couple weeks. It damn sure not going to be a couple months, mm-hmm. right?
And just the fact that you're able to contact the credit bureaus yourself, right? So we actually have like a couple people where there's like some issues with Equifax, right? Like when they go to so like some people's Equifax number, like their credit number, is like not available. So what you have to do is you have to call and like answer some identifying information, right? So what happens when you pay somebody to fix your credit for you, and if that happens, like they're not you. So you're going to have to call on their behalf, you know what I mean? So like when you're able to fix your credit yourself, it just makes it so much smoother and so much easier. And a lot of people are like, well, I don't have the time to fix my credit myself, Quite honestly, like I'm just going to be point blank. Like that's an excuse because it doesn't need to require a lot of your time. The way that we have it structured within our DIY program, it allows for you to do it when you can. You don't have to do it all at once in 90 days. You know what I mean? Like you're able to do it as you have time to do it.
Correct. All right. So I'm going to do the questions for the giveaway at the end, you guys. If anybody's new here and you're interested in fixing up your credit, DM me or my wife the word credit and we'll send you over our free credit repair masterclass, and that'll get you going on your journey. So back to the reasons why it's important for you to fix up your credit and understand credit on a high level. We don't want you just to understand it. We want you to understand it on a high level, right? So number 2 is you're going to be breaking generational curses, okay? You have to understand that nobody in the schools is teaching credit. So it's up to you to be able to pass it on to your next generation. If your credit is shot out and you don't understand it, how do you expect your children to learn this?
You can't.
Nobody's going to be teaching them unless they coming to me.
And the information that you're teaching them is not going to be correct, you know, until you know it yourself, because that's what happened to a lot of people.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
That's what happened to a lot of people. Their parents give them incorrect information. Parents do that a lot. And, you know, kids, we trust our parents, right? Because we think that they have our backs. And it's not like they're trying to do wrong by you by giving you wrong information. They just simply don't know. And that's why it's so important that you find out for yourself so that you can better train your kids.
And this is a testimonial from just yesterday, okay? We had, somebody said no sound. Drop a 1 if you can hear me, you guys. If you can't hear me, let me know. Let me see here,
They
though.
probably did that because you shared a video of sound.
All right, I think I got the sound. I hear myself. Anyways, as you can see right here, here was one of our students. He came in our program. Sound we love. Y'all good now? All right, bet. So we had a student that came through our program, right? And he was super excited about going through it. He went through everything, you guys. He went through everything. He was able to fix up his credit. He said he started in the low 500s, and now he's at a 750 across the board, okay? Oh, 760. I'm not sure.
It's
across-
high.
I can't.
Yeah.
I mean,
Doesn't-
so what happened is he was able to clean up his credit and his wife's credit. And he said this was the first time they went, got a car brand new off the lot, 0 miles, no money down.
And Justin, his wife's credit, like she was able to get approved.
And I know
Like crazy.
I know this feeling. Why? Because we fixed up my wife's credit first. She got the new car 1st, right? Now he's going to be able to teach his children, everybody around him, the exact same things that he learned to put himself in a better position. At the bottom, what I love the most is he said, you guys are the epitome of the saying. You give a man a fish, you'll feed him for a day. You teach a man to fish, you'll feed him for a lifetime. Thank you. And that's truly what it's all about. Like, I'm not about handouts. I'm not about babysitting. I got a 4 or 5-year-old right here, another one coming. I got babies to actually babysit. You feel me? So my whole thing is that I give you all of what's inside of my brain for you to go ahead and use your brain to take it to the next level, right? Some of y'all probably smarter than me. A lot of y'all is probably.
And everybody is capable of learning the information.
I'm not the smartest bull.
If you're capable of going out and spending the money, you're capable of learning, you know, what
Right.
you're doing.
Right.
Like
All
what
right.
you're really doing.
So the next reason why you need to understand credit on a high level and fix it yourself is because it's a money-making skill set, you guys, right? Now, there's multiple ways you can go about this. Like, maybe you just master credit, you master how to get funding, and now you're able to invest into multiple businesses that create you cash flow, right? Multiple businesses, because like I say all the time, when we're leveraging our personal credit, you're able to go to the same exact lenders and get the same exact credit or more, because now you have a more established relationship with said lender, okay? That's one way. And then there's another way for you to make money, because like I said, according to Zillow, they was talking to average Americans and they were asking them 5 questions about credit, and they were only able to answer 2 out of the 5 questions, you guys, right? So this means there's a big opening for people who need help with credit. People flat out don't understand credit. People have bad credit. And the thing is, I didn't really enjoy just fixing people's credit. I really truly didn't.
No.
I enjoyed educating people and getting testimonials like the one that I just showed you guys, where it's that people took the information and did with it for themselves, right?
And for other people.
They all going crazy over your hair. I told her
My
last
hair. Oh, thank you.
night. Yeah. So those are the ways. Those are the 3 things, or how many was it? 3 reasons why you need to learn credit on a high level and why you need to fix it for yourself. So if y'all ready for the giveaway, drop some money bags in the chat. Drop some money bags in the chat, y'all. Drop some money and share this live out. I need y'all to share this live out with 5 to 10 people and drop some money bags in the chat. and then we're gonna get into the giveaway, you guys. And if it's not enough people participating, we can cut the giveaway halfway off. But share this live out. Drop some money bags. We're gonna get to it. JZ444. Yeah, man. I got the keys. I got the keys, man. And I'm following up on you. Okay. I got 2 money bags, 3 money bags. Okay. Give me a couple more. Okay. Couple more and we gonna go. Oh, you got the list. Okay. I got the questions, you guys, right? Because the people that's rocking with us, y'all not gonna be the people that Zillow interview and don't know the answers to the questions.
Turn the sound up.
This is how you turn it off for that. Did you put it in your notes at all?
No, it's in the text.
All right. Okay, you guys. So all you have to do is it's gonna be the first person I see to answer the question right, and then I guess you can.
So if you're driving, pull over.
And then you can, if you win, you can just drop your Cash App or whatever, and I'll send it over. So,
What?
all right, you guys ready? Drop a 1 if y'all ready for it now. Drop a 1 if y'all ready for it.
You can answer the questions too.
You got questions, buddy?
Spell what?
All right, I got some 1s.
That's an I.
I got 1. Only 1 person ready. Okay, 2 people ready.
Good.
Okay, bet. All right, I'm ready, y'all. So here's the first question, and it's going to get higher in difficulty as we go, you guys, okay? So number 1, Identity IQ, Experian, Smart Credit, My Score IQ are all examples of what? And you gotta put the right words in there. My Score IQ, Identity IQ, Experian, and My Score IQ or Smart Credit are all examples of what? Come on, y'all. Somebody Googling?
Google it.
All right. Ooh. Yo, the first person is the one who got it right. I'm sorry. The first person is the one who got it right. So she said credit monitoring. So it's credit monitoring, but they're credit monitoring softwares, you guys, right? She's right. Somebody said your credit review, how to review your credit report.
Yeah, so DM me your Cash App.
Her right here.
So my IG is pinned. So just DM me what your Cash App is. And we'll pay you.
Are you able to send it from your Cash App since I'm on my phone?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll send it.
How the hell do I get the camera out?
What are you trying to do?
Take a regular picture. Take a picture of her name so I don't lose it.
Here.
Her phone acting funny, y'all. Words to user. Let me just make sure I get your name so I don't forget. All right, bet. So if you DM Dominique, she'll send it over right now. All right. So that's 1. So somebody else said your credit review, how to review your credit report, credit monitoring agencies. Yeah, credit reporting agencies is incorrect. It is a credit monitoring software. They're all examples of credit monitoring. Okay, y'all did good though. There's definitely a delay in the chat. Yo, y'all did good though. All right, bet. Let me go to the next one. And like I said, they're going to increase in difficulty. Somebody keep dropping like a link in the chat. Nobody can click your link. It's fine. I don't really care, but nobody can click.
That's annoying.
She booted him.
Go away.
Got it. I mean, all right, bet.
What?
Okay. Give me. So when we talk about, we post a lot of different banks, right? But the one thing that you guys need to understand is that before you go to a bank and you try to get funding, the best thing you can do is build a relationship with that bank. So the next question is, give me 2 examples of 2 examples of ways to build relationships with banks, banking institutions. I need to see 2 of them, okay? We talk about it all the time. I need to see 2 of them. First person, and it can't be the same person. 2 ways to build relationships with banks.
I just posted about this.
So, I can't say the name. Come on, more specific, y'all. More specific. Y'all trying to type fast.
And just just creating an account. Did you say they need more than one way? You said 2 ways, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so far they've only said one: cash form, cash paid back. But no.
Open checking and savings account.
That's really one.
That's one. That's
like
one.
Opening an account. There you
Mm.
What products though?
Keep your checking account
Nope.
and stand in. Create an account and put 50 in each.
Kind of.
That's still
But-
like one.
Yeah, it's still one. Yep, still one. Yep, still one.
Rewards
No.
program.
Man, I just posted about this the other day, guys. You can go watch my reel.
Come on, I need some more credit cards and credit loans. Okay. Give me a specific type of loan that'll help you build a relationship at a bank if you've never had one. But then I'll
I
give-
think she already gave something else.
I
though,
think
like
that's-
opening
yeah.
an account though.
Open an account and getting their products.
Yes, and then I had said what kind of products, and she said okay.
You think that wins?
Go back and see if she can make
Secured credit card. Okay, bet. Wait. So I think this girl won.
Well,
Can you
what
help
was
him?
her other reason? What do you
She
need
said
help
open
with?
the accounts and put money in the account. So, damn, what is that name? I can't pronounce your name. Kesher L. Cofield. You won. You won this one. I wish I could pronounce names. So, all right. I'm going with Kesha Cofield. I'm going with Miss Cofield. She won this one, y'all. So, we'll just save her name there. Look, so when you go to a bank, there's multiple ways for you to build a relationship. Yeah, open an account. That's kind of like you want to open an account. You want to open up a business checking, or if we're talking personal, you just want to open up a checking and savings account. That's number one. If we're talking personal, you can do direct deposit. You can order a debit card. All of these things that I'm talking about, the banks call them sticky products. These are products that makes it harder for you to just take their bread and just leave. So it shows that you got skin in the game. You're really trying to bank with them because you got all of these different products with them, right? So the more products you get with a said institution, the higher your bank rating is going to be with them in your internal score. And it's going to allow you to be able to have more opportunities to get more funding all across the board with that bank. So it was her. She won.
Okay, do you tell her to message me?
DM Dominique. Let me see the question
I don't
again.
have him. Wait, I'm setting up.
Did you give him the phone?
No.
All right. I like it. I like it. So we at 100 now. We at 100. And we're going to pay everybody on here, hopefully.
He's
so.
reading the questions off my phone, so I'll pay
Right.
as soon as we're done.
I like this one. Number 3. Or
Which one? I think that 4.
number 4?
Mm-hmm.
All right, bet. So, number 4, you guys, right?
This is number 3.
Number 3, I'm sorry. Number 3, and the reason that we're going over this is because I just read a report from Zillow that they asked a bunch of average American 5 credit questions, and they could only answer 2. Most people could only answer 2, so I need to make sure that y'all sharp, okay? Pink Candy, you might win this one. Get your fingers ready. You might win this one. All right. So which factor of your credit report makes up 30% of your credit score? 30% of your credit profile. What factor of your credit makes up 30%? Come on, somebody got to get this one quick. This one should be hard. We had to go a little lighter on y'all since the last question. Okay, here's the one person. Credit utilization. Simply Curly Sue. Simple as that. Credit utilization. So history is 15% of your score. Credit utilization, yes. Okay. Now let's talk about credit utilization really quick. So Simply Curly Sue won that one.
Yeah, so Simply Curly Sue just
Message
send me a DM
We will be sending over your bag shortly.
with your cash app.
A little lunch today or dinner.
Yeah, 50's like dinner.
So let's talk about
You
credit
can DoorDash
utilization.
with $50.
So I was going to ask you guys the question of when you use utilization on your credit, how long until it affects your credit score? And it's right away, you guys, right? That's the thing about utilization is that I've seen, like literally, the moment you use your card and you spend a certain percentage of it, your score can fluctuate. And it's not that bad of a thing because you can control that. Like so with credit utilization, when you have over 30% utilization, most lenders don't want to lend to you. It makes you look thirsty, right? It makes it look like you're not able to manage the money that you currently have, right? So when you get under 30%, what happens is it doesn't necessarily negatively affect you. It kind of like just stays stagnant. But when you get it to under 10%, you're going to start seeing drastic increases in your scores. You're also going to see drastic increases on your approval odds when you get your utilization to under 10%. So what I mean by that is if you have a $2,000 card, if you spend over $600, you're over the 30% threshold. You need to get that card back under 30%. And you need to do that with every card that you have when you're trying to apply for funding. Okay? This is how it doesn't make sense for you to be going in there applying with high utilization because chances are you're going to get denied. So you need to handle that situation first. Pay it off, get a debt consolidation loan, go to a lender that you bank with and have a relationship. That's why we talked about building relationships. Wherever your direct deposit is going, wherever you have a checking and a saving account, go to each one of those banks and ask them for a loan, a personal loan to help you consolidate your credit card debt, right? You can also try meettally.com. That's one way to fix credit card utilization. What other ways? And so go to your lenders, ask them for personal loans to help with it. You can also go to Meet Tally. I believe Rocket Mortgage also does it too. I never had to deal with that situation or do what I do. Learn how to make more money. Take these skill sets and go teach other people and do what you got to do, right? I told you guys, there's a big opening for people to learn credit. There's so many. We talking about it right now. They ask an average American questions about credit, 5 questions, and they can only answer 2. I'm sitting here on Instagram watching people not even know what OPM is. On Instagram.
I paid 2 of the 3 people so far.
All right, so we paid.
I just need to pay Curly Sue, but I haven't seen her message yet. But she's probably
Okay.
watching
Curly
the
Sue?
vlog still. Just don't forget to send me a message.
All right. All right, so now we're moving on from utilization. That was great. Let's go to the next one.
Oh, sorry.
Drop a money bag if you think we should do an extra 50. Extra 50. And make sure all you guys that are new here, you're DMing me the word credit to get access to the free credit
All right,
cards.
are you ready?
Okay.
I'm going to ask it.
Okay.
This is a good one. Ready? Okay. Here's the question. $50. First person to answer. Name the one and only real credit bureau.
Woo. Come on, y'all. Come on,
Name
y'all.
the one and only real credit.
I've been trying to help you out with this terminology. Come on, y'all.
There's only one.
Name the one and only real credit bureau. Dispute with. Oh my gosh, you close.
Yeah, you're close.
Come on, 27th, the chemist. Yo, you right there. Oh man, Big Frank got it, bro. I mean,
What does CFPB mean?
yeah, give me that one. Give me that
What
one.
does it stand for?
Between Big Frank and 27, the chemist, whichever one of y'all can tell me what the CFPB stand for, I'll give it to you. It's a tie between the two of y'all because y'all both said the name. It is the CFPB, you guys. The CFPB is the only real credit bureau.
I'll send $20 to whoever can tell me what CFPB stands for.
Kim
There
so
you
cute.
go.
She said.
Oh look, he did it already. All right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes, 27. The L chemist.
He got it first, right?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah, so he's good, right? Is he the one getting 50?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, he said dispute with the CFPB. And the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, you guys, right? The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Now listen, the CFPB completely changed my life. When I learned how to utilize the CFPB for anything that's going on in my life, it has been a complete game changer. The CFPB. So when you see 15 U.S. Code 1681, right? That is the Fair Credit Reporting Act. They're talking about the credit reporting agencies, right? And they say the only bureau, they define it. If you click on the word bureau, it's going to say the only bureau is the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. So they're supposed to help us when we have issues with any creditors, right? And they're basically a communication portal. They help us to communicate with these companies in a faster amount of time, and they have to respond to them. So I've used the CFPB for collections, charge off. I didn't have a bankruptcy, but I've helped people remove them with bankruptcies. We've removed late payments.
You've also been able to get fees back, like for different things too, with different companies. So you don't have to just use it for, like, when you're fighting the credit reporting agencies. You can use it for other companies as well, because they really oversee all of them.
Mm-hmm. So it's very, very important.
So, like, for example, like, if you were to get a fee, like a delivery fee from Home Depot or something, right? Like, if you had furniture or something delivered to your house and they were supposed to set it up, right? Well, let's just say they just drop it off on your front porch and they don't they didn't set it up. So now you were charged this fee, you call Home Depot, can't get a hold of them, nobody's responding to you. So you could also file a report, like a dispute with the CFPB against Home Depot, and let them know, I've called them on this date, I've contacted them by email, nobody's gotten back to me, and they'll get the money back for you.
Yes.
Like, they'll contact Home Depot and make Home Depot respond to you.
And this is what we talk about, the consumer, you can come down, buddy, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. They help consumers against creditors, you guys, seriously.
Except
what?
I've had 2 late payments removed from my report.
Congratulations. Hell yeah. Did you use the CFPB? There's another testimonial. Is that 4 questions right there?
Yeah.
That's 4, you guys.
Yeah, we did 4. Yeah.
That's 4. Maybe I'll hop back on and give y'all some bread again later on. But I think this was productive. A lot of people some people had the wrong answers, but now they'll never have those wrong answers again. I remember when I was a young boy and I went to back to school night with my parents in 4th grade. And the teacher was like, yo, Mikkel's pretty smart. I just moved to the suburbs. And then I'm thinking I'm the smartest. So they was like, yeah, he even know how to spell college. And I was like, yeah, college. COLLH, college. AGE. Completely wrong, you guys, right? And they told me I was wrong. But guess what? From that day on, I always knew how to spell it because of that situation right there. So sometimes it's okay to be inaccurate, especially in a setting like this, because there's no judgment. You're going to just learn. That's from studying it myself and doing a little research. Okay, word. Exactly, man. I called Equifax, and they said the higher-ups will delete my fraudulent reports. All he could do is delete the inquiry, and after he deleted the inquiry, they closed my dispute. So that means that you have to dispute again. That's all it comes down to. If you're in our group, make sure you post inside of there. You do research inside of there, because it would be my fraudulent report. Like, it would depend on exactly what your situation is. So you're saying delete my fraudulent reports. Are they accounts, credit? Like, you know what I'm saying? And you want to take that same information and you want to go do the search inside of our group for people who type in Equifax. And if your situation is a credit card or a collection or charge-off, type in Equifax charge-off, Equifax collection, Equifax inquiry. And I guarantee you're going to find other people in the group less than a week who are able to get results. And what you want to do is you want to connect with them. You want to network with them. We literally planned on building this network where other people that had success with their credit, other people who do credit, are actually willing to help other people.
All right, I paid 3 or 4 people.
3 or 4 people have been paid. The only thing is my utilization is up. Should I unfreeze my account and open up a Navy Federal account? So you can open up an account regardless of your credit, unless you're in check systems. So it's always best to do that as soon as possible so that you can begin building that relationship with that company, so that when your credit is right, your utilization, figure out how to handle that, you can then apply with confidence. Or by building that relationship with them, you might be able to get a personal loan to help you with your utilization. So it's nothing but positive things that can happen by you doing that.
And if you go to Mikhail's page or my page, because we are tagged in all of our stuff, I did a reel a couple days ago, wearing a hat in it, and I talk about building relationships with banks. So definitely go and watch that. Free information.
For sure. What's up, buddy?
You okay?
Any other quick questions you guys before I dip out? We'll hop back on later on. I'm not sure if I'll be giving away bread. It's been 11 business days since I sent my identity theft complaint. I know I'm gonna get it off, but
Yes.
it doesn't happen. Oh yeah, 11 days isn't that long. Because sometimes you're like the investigation can take 30 days. It can take 30 days by law. Call it. I got a few others off.
Yep. What are you doing?
Word.
You jump over?
Yeah, you guys. So once again, if you're new here, DM me the word credit, and you can get access to our free credit repair masterclass.
Yes, you can. You can transfer with an open credit card. So if you get a new credit card that's like 0% interest and they allow for balance transfers, you could transfer your balance from that high utilization card to the 0% card, and that would definitely help you. And then the good thing about that is the card that had the high utilization before, like that card is still going to remain open. You're not closing out the card.
Wow.
What?
Kenneth Husband said he started in the low 500s and now he's 650 across the
Yay,
board.
That's awesome.
Keep chipping away, Mr. Husbands.
Can you scroll up? I saw somebody else's.
Should I wait until the items are cleared off my account for me to
Yes.
apply? Absolutely. You should never apply.
Yeah, because it's fast. So when you're applying for a credit card, right? Because you're saying that you want to apply for a credit card with Navy Federal. So how that works, like the strategy that we teach you is to do a pre-approval, right? You're going to find out what you're pre-approved for. And then we suggest applying like overnight, like really late at night, like after midnight, okay? Like the later the better, like 2 a.m. is really ideal, Eastern time. So what's going to happen during that process is really a computer that's looking at your application. So when it's pulling your credit report and your credit profile, it's going to see that you have derogatories, right? It's not going to see what they are. It's just going to see like 2 derogatories. Like that screening Credit Karma where it says like 10%, like it says
Credit
10%
health.
utilizations. Like it's the overall
Credit
credit health, and it says like the numbers there. That's basically what it looks like on the credit card application side when they're doing it electronically. So if they see derogatories there, they're probably not going to approve you. What do? Good job. No, it's good.
So to answer your question about how we liquidate our credit cards to cash,
If you send me a message, I can send you a YouTube video.
yeah, but the way we do it is through
We do it
merchant
different.
accounts, like through payment processors, like just basically.
So here's the thing, right? Like, so we use QuickBooks for business, okay? And when you own your business and you're putting money into your business, so it's called like an owner investment is how you would code it within QuickBooks, okay? So what we do is, because we're a married couple or whatever, but like our last names are still different, we each have like credit cards for each of us, right? So if I wanted to get money off of like my Navy Federal card, I would send an invoice to Mikhail, because he also has access to my Navy Federal because he has his own card, right, for that same account. I would send him an invoice to pay it, and then he would pay it. And then in QuickBooks, I'm marking that as an owner investment because it's not income into my business. It's an owner investment, so I don't want to pay taxes on that.
Yeah, and I can't
I'm
remember.
investing that money into my business.
I can't 100% remember the fee, but that's
There's
what
a
we did.
fee.
That's what we do.
Yeah, there's definitely a fee.
And that's what a lot of, I paid $1,500 for a mentorship, and I learned that exact same thing. And that's what we do.
Their fees are comparable to like Stripe and stuff like that. But I wouldn't do it with Stripe and PayPal unless you already have like a very good relationship with Stripe and PayPal. Like, don't go and open a new Stripe or a new PayPal account to start trying to liquidate your card. Like, it's not going to work. They're going to hold that money, and it's hard to get it back.
You really got to be creative when it comes to MS. Everybody has to find their own MS method for themselves. So like I paid for a bunch of plane tickets with my credit cards
For his
from my
parents
family.
and stuff, yeah. Like, so anytime his parents have big purchases that they need to make, they'll ask us to purchase for them, and they'll just give us cash. because we have like higher limit credit cards than they do, right?
Mhm.
So instead of them waiting to call their bank to get their debit card limit increased, they'll just ask us like, hey, I'll give you the cash. Can you just, buy it? So like we'll do it
Right.
that way.
Everybody say, welcome to Mar. Mar just joined the family. Said he about to buy the course now. I think he's grabbing it.
Oh,
Welcome to the family, bro.
welcome.
Come and get educated and get those results,
Make
man.
sure you join the Facebook group.
For sure. MS Method is getting burnt out quick because of social media. Yeah. Like if
Mm-hmm.
you guys really just have to, like the way I told y'all is the best way. Like
Yeah.
invoicing yourself.
Well,
Like
and
that's the best
I
way.
think that that's really the legitimate way to do it too.
Right.
Where's your dial order?
hmm
Yes.
We appreciate
Thank
you, Bread
you.
Breaker. Bread Breaker. Yo, I'm not good with the tongue twisters, you guys. I'm not.
You're not good with names.
Shout out to another person just joined the family. We appreciate y'all.
Microsoft Spend.
The MS
Or
method.
Microsoft. Oh my god.
MS method is
Manufacturer Spend.
invoicing yourself. Invoicing yourself.
Manufacturer Spend.
Welcome, see you in the Facebook group. That's right.
Yes.
And she $50 richer today. Nothing crazy, just a little something, just because this right here is gonna help so many other people. I'm gonna put this on YouTube. I'm gonna make sure that more people get to see this information because I'm not breaking bread yet. He said about I will soon. But I just know that it's gonna impact people because when I read that report, I was like, damn, like literally every time I Google like how many Americans are struggling with bad credit, it's always like it just throws me off. I'm like, what? But I understand. Like I showed you guys that testimonial earlier of the guy who was able to clean his credit, put his wife into a brand new car, 0 miles, 0 money down for the first time, right? I remember that feeling. I remember that feeling. And it's amazing. It's amazing. Like I literally when Dominique read this testimonial to me, like something went through me.
I was crying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a course? So Miss Rista Vegan. Oh. So no, not necessarily. So we have courses that like a lot of people that are in credit repair have our course. And they use our
Yeah.
methods.
So a lot of people, I actually had somebody message me the other day. His name's Nate. He has his own credit repair business, and he said that our course allowed him to take his credit repair business to the next level. And he was already familiar with some consumer law and things like that. So a lot of credit repair companies, like people that have credit repair businesses, will buy. Say hi, Weston. Will buy. Hold on, buddy. They'll buy our course and implement it into what they're already doing. And then we also have the Credit Influencer Academy too. And a lot of people start with purchasing our course and adding that into what they're doing.
I thought you were talking about at first you're looking for a way to grow your credit business. So like the Credit Influencer Academy is how we help people grow. But all of our credit methods are taught inside the Credit Essentials bundle.
We have multiple methods.
And there's a lot of different methods.
Yeah. And they're we have a faster method too.
hmm I believe everybody in the credit space needs my course so that you guys can go on and create your own course that's really, really good. Like I purchased a lot of different courses and mentorships from other people to be able to, template my course out of. Right? I learned information and it's just like I have the skill set of making them already. So I understood to make them. But I actually paid somebody $10,000 to help me to create the Magic Eraser course that all you guys love. I paid $10,000 to create that course, and it was supposed to be $1,000 course, but I kind of broke away from those people because they didn't really know what they were doing. But nonetheless, for me to be selling something that was going to be $1,000, the course had to be amazing. Like that was the one thing. Like you paying this 10 grand, we're going to make sure you make one of the most amazing courses. And at that time, I already had a course that was getting people results. I talk about Kaman Jefferson all the time. He was able to clean his credit and then get $50K in funding all before his 24th birthday. And that was with my old course. That was with the old course before the Magic Eraser. So he was actually able to see the transformation from my DIY 90-day DIY course to actually the Magic Eraser and the Credit Essentials bundle. It's like 10x. It's not, the method or the main method is still the same. It's just more deeply explained. I actually read the consumer laws. Like I was getting results with credit before I knew the consumer law.
Yo!
Then I learned the consumer law. and I realized I was
Don't do
using it
that.
the whole time, right? The only thing you guys want to make sure you never do when it comes to repairing your credit is if an account, if you were not a victim of, like, somebody stole your wallet or something, do not file a police report. Please, do not file a police report. It is, I read you the requirements from Congress. When you have an account that's negative or inaccurate on your credit report, what are the requirements that you need to submit to the company to let them know that you're acknowledging that this account should not be reporting? Nowhere does it state that you need to put a police report.
Option.
So a lot of times they will respond to you and ask you to give them a police report. No, never do it. Never do it. Just ignore that. Ignore
And
that message.
a lot of times they'll send you a letter asking you for things that you've already submitted to them. Like, it's crazy.
Okay. Is that everybody
I
paid?
Everybody.
Everybody paid. Y'all just milked this. Y'all just milked this. I'm $200 broker right now. But yeah, this has been a good live. Been productive.
This one.
I appreciate y'all for tapping in and staying engaged. I love it. My name is Mikael Bennett, you guys. I'll see you guys at the top
Bye.
and definitely not from the top. See y'all again.